Hey, we're out here at Outspoken in Clearwater, Florida, and Trixie just helped me get fitted for the new bike. I kind of want to just sit with Trixie and talk about and kind of understand better why it's important to get your bike fitted, and then talk to you a little bit about Go Fit. I know that's what you run. So hi, Trixie.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about why it's important for us to kind of get fitted, and is there variation in bikes that need to get fitted?
Every bike, the goal of fitting a bike is to be more efficient and more comfortable on the bike. So any bike could really be fitted, from a fitness style bike to a tri-bike or to a high-end road bike. Our goal is to make you more efficient and more comfortable. I mean, if you put a lot of money into a bike and you're not comfortable, what's the point in having the bike? So that's what we do here. So it makes a big difference, the size. You need a size that fits you properly. If you're reaching too far forward, you're going to have neck issues and shoulder issues. If the saddle's too high, you're going to get knee issues and hip issues. So we want to make sure that you're as comfortable as you can be on that bike and as efficient as possible, because we want you to work with the bike to have a good time and to get some exercise and fitness.
And then, so with the fitting, and you did all the magic just now, but what are some of the things that are most important, or that you see maybe more often than others when fitting someone to the bike that a traditional just grabbing a bike and go you might miss?
Well, the physical assessment that we did first, that plays a big role in trying to fit somebody on a bike. So if I take you and I give you a bike off the shelf, and I didn't see that you're not super flexible in your hamstrings and your lower back isn't very flexible and you can't get your elbows together. So that plays a big part in where I'm going to put the saddle and where we're going to put the handlebars of the bike. So if your saddle's too high, you're going to rock, your hips are going to rock, you're going to get some chafing issues, you're probably going to get some knee and some hip issues over time. If you have too big of a reach, you're going to get some shoulder issues, you can get some elbow issues, you can hand numbness. So there's a lot of things that it's really important to do the physical assessment part first, because we can't see those things with you just walking in the door. So that's important. And then we're going to get it fitted today. I take it out, ride it, and you said there's an opportunity to come on back and then kind of like refit for the same price though. Not necessarily refit, but we can make any tweaks. So the computer gives me angles, gives me a range of angles to put you in, and with the physical assessment, I know where you should be, and it's going to be a learning curve. Obviously, this is your first tri-bike, so it's going to be a huge learning curve for you. These go fast, and they go straight fast. They don't turn much, so just the fact that you're in an aero position, in a pretty aero position on this bike, you're going to get some neck issues. Not issues, but some soreness. Just because just working muscles I've never had before. Exactly. If you're on a trainer, for example, and you're just spinning along, you got to make sure that you got to lift that head, because you're not going to be able to do that on the road. You got to look forward, so those muscles are going to get used differently. It holds you in a different position than a road bike as well. So muscles are going to be used differently, and there's going to be a learning curve. Should you need some adjustments, you're more than welcome to come back. We want to make sure, we have it on camera just in case he tries to put out a joking. No, we totally guarantee the fit. We guarantee that you're going to be comfortable, and we want you to be comfortable, because it makes us look good too. I mean, thank you a ton. The fit was great, and just kind of learning about how this journey is going to be over the next few months. But now, outside of just getting a tri-bike, I'm doing it for a specific purpose. I know what I want to do in mine. If someone just came in to Outspoken and they're looking for a bike, how do you go about kind of helping them select the type of bike, the brand of bike, and then, I mean, the difference between the road, the aero bike, or I'm sorry, the tri-bike, and just like a hybrid, for instance? What's that process for you? Well, I ask what they want to do. What are your goals? Like, where are you going to ride? What are your goals? Are you going to ride with people? Are you going to ride by yourself? Pinellas Trail, road riding, mountain bike riding. And we try to sell the bike to fit those goals for that person. I'm not going to sell everybody a road bike, because that's not what everybody wants. You know, a lot of people don't want to be really, really aero like you are on your bike, or they don't want to be really aero on a road bike. They want to be upright and comfortable and be able to look around and see what's going on, or maybe put a child on the back or a child on the front, and you can't really do that with some bikes. So first we ask where, when, with who. You know, there's a lot of different things. Also budget, you know. Because I'm definitely not going to be taking this one out with my daughter, who's 9, for training rides, right? Exactly. So I guess that makes sense. Yeah, so in this position too, if you were to ride beside her, it's going to be pretty uncomfortable for you, because you are aero. And it trying to like keep up with her. Yeah, it doesn't steer very well. You know, it's made to go straight fast and race fast. Yeah. But yeah, just ask what people are going to do, where they're going to ride. If somebody tells me they never want to ride on the road and they want a straight bar road bike, I'm like, if you're going to ride on the trail, maybe you're looking for a mountain bike. You know, maybe you want something with a little wider tire. You want something to go on some jumps with. I don't know. But yeah, we ask a lot of questions. We basically interview a person to know what they want.
So in addition to obviously the fitting and the picking of the bike, you also run Goat Fit, which is a training...
It's a coaching company.
Company that you do.
Yeah.
Okay, is it all just you? Do you have other coaches?
We do. We've got a couple other coaches. We have a couple personal trainers.
Okay.
So we have a lot of people on staff. And that's kind of what makes me a little bit better fitter, I think, than some people that just learn the fitting aspect of it. I went to college. I have a degree in kinesiology. I've been a coach since 2001, really long time. But so I have the knowledge of how the body works, biomechanics, you know, and what should feel good and what looks good and what, you know, the way the body works. It's a big, big part of selling bikes and fitting bikes.
And if someone wants to, you know, get into tries or just get into maybe some of the longer cycling races, what should they expect from Go Fit and from you and the other, you know, others in the crew?
Fun.
Okay. We all love that.
A lot of knowledge, a lot of fun. Just basically how to train properly and not get injured.
And you're using Training Peaks.
Training Peaks,
so
correct.
is it, I mean, I don't have to physically be with you. I can train with you anyway.
Exactly. Yep. Anywhere around the country. Honestly, we've got people around the country. They get their workouts right to their computer or to their phone, and they can upload those workouts to their Garmin or their smartwatch and know exactly what to do at any given time.
That's awesome. If someone wanted to find that, where would they look?
GoatFit.com.
GoatFit, yeah, I love that. GoatFit.com. That is absolutely.
Yeah.
And what is it? It is
GoatFit.
Be Your Goat.
Yep.
I like that.
Be your greatest of all time.
That's it.
Yep.
Jeff is telling me to raise up the bottle so that he can zoom in.
Nobody cares.
Thank you, Jeff.
He's so good at that. Good job, Jeff. Good job.
Hey, Trixie, thank you. Today's experience was awesome. I really appreciate you taking the time to explain everything and kind of go over it all with me. We need to get a couple things for the bike because I would like to not die of dehydration, but take
and learn
care.
how to fix a flat.
Yes, and a flat. We definitely need to get my road kit as well. You guys out there, take care and be well. Thank you. Yeah.